You see people just drinking and playing.
No, you can test equipment. Bro, that's it. Just let go to you.
I arrange.
So, I want to test for equipment.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Life has really improved.
As in,
Say this in 1970.
as in, there is definitely a very big difference.
Yeah.
Cultural shift.
Cultural shift. Adopting what is not ours.
As in, I don't know if that's an insult. That's a very big insult too. I did.
The first one.
As in, that was a reverse insult. The one that when you touch the person, I don't know what the person did. Say you tried.
Do we still do this one in
Akun. Okay.
clear your leg like that?
Yeah, so. Don't let your elbow pointing backwards. Don't let your elbow touch. Let's go. Suspended. Your elbow is pointing backwards.
Why are you stepping back?
Seriously. What the
Dude, carry your leg like that. Let's go.
Yes, my turn.
Move like a lion. The person who is the one that is throwing the pace. What is holding the leg? Yeah, of course. Don't keep for them.
I did your side.
Martin is red. Martin is Agege. Check the time.
This name.
You see the way so it's Let's see your color and I should anoint it with that one.
Yes, now.
Every angle, eh? Forward, back.
Oh, yeah, guy. Come. Then you'll need more. Come because that Christmas, there's Boxing Day.
There's Boxing Day on Thursday.
On Thursday, we need to train.
That's of course some wicked boys.
Yeah. So you give gifts.
You give gifts.
Boxing Day. Yeah,
Yes,
you give gifts now.
Yes,
So you need to be trained.
So stance. Don't forget your stance.
Are you afraid?
Yeah, timers will go in
Who
for.
is God is the worst person ever? Who is the worst person ever? I'll show you on it. Hey, see I saved you. See I saved you.
Go low.
Mm-hmm.
Go low. Yeah,
Front.
Let's go now. Profile video. Thank you.
You didn't let him fall into you.
See, it's going to be like chess.
He's
The
the one
timing.
resisting, not
He's
you.
the one resisting, not you.
Yeah, you're trying. Destroy it.
Yes. But it's not one way, one direction you can put him in.
Okay,
Thank you.
Have to relax.
you have to be totally relaxed.
Have to feel what the other person is doing. Don't rush it.
Have you finished sports in your sports, eh?
You're too high. That's too low. I know it's not easy.
You can't do shoulder throw.
No,
You
don't
can
do
do
shoulder
hip
throw. You know, you do
Don't
it
do
for
hip
the
throw.
leg.
You show Larry. Outside shoot. Put out that leg. Hey.
Smart, guys.
Over grip. I like that grip. Solid.
Come on, you can do it. Unconscious.
Pull out. No. Pull out. Just go Soto.
Turn the look if you mean you.
Thank you. Now you are since.
Just do it with him.
I should always table to
No, no, he has thrown now.
Martin has done.
Listen.
Ah,
Tosin has stolen.
Okay, Tosin has not. Okay, Tosin will go with.
Sunday.
This is here.
I'm resisting your blood.
My guy, you know what Tracy? Make it turn out. I will not be able to do this. I have to throw this guy. Every day, joke, my wife was like, throw this guy. Try like 9 times.
Who is the one throwing?
I'm not throwing it.
Why not throwing? Oh, okay.
You know I'm not trying.
I was
I
wondering.
was like 10 times.
I was wondering.
Don't let her throw you back. Every resistance, 2 bottles of power. I don't give her motivation still. Boy, you can't make it start on this shit.
Relax. He's pushing against you. Let him fall on you.
Yes.
Let him fall on you. Let him fall on you. Don't push him. Let him fall on you. Yeah.
When you tend to reset,
Stone Cold is Boston.
Never. You know go.
that's what
You
you
have to pull muscle.
Your head has to go.
That head. You can fly like this, I'm going to speak over.
You reverse it. See what I was trying to tell you guys that time.
Hips. Use your hips, not your legs.
If you do and I go. Do and put your head forward.
Put your hip on his belt.
You support don't throw now.
Not leg. Use your hip to throw. Yes. Using leg.
My leg. I hold my leg. I'm gonna back my leg.
By the time I was supposed to be, and it's not going to go.
I wish you did.
If not be junior, it's okay.
But you did poet. How you did poet?
Okay, so just
You were something like this.
you guys are like
You already did this. Do the to carry. Use that leg and hook that outside leg.
like this.
Continue. Okay. No. Raise the head up over his shoulder.
Oh,
Yeah, and then lift forward. Thank you. That was it.
oh, okay.
so yeah, and then this is like my first meal for the day. I'm trying out this. It's pap, so semi. I call it a semi-liquid or a semi-solid. That I've been hearing about it for a while. saying it has health benefits and whatnot. So just trying out to have like I'm turning my body to a project, all natural, zero supplements. Let me see how much I can achieve. Yeah, Ife, good morning. Good afternoon. I'm with you. Why is Ife almost always late? What's happening?
I asked her to join her. She joined the first time, so she left. So I asked her to join.
Okay. All right. Then after that, I'll send a file right to the group chat. Yeah. How you mean?
Yes.
We are going
Yes,
to.
sir.
So that document has like company names, their location, and then their industry, the field that they are. So you are going to pick one industry, right, and focus on one industry. But we do that by our 1:30 call. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So what means that you copy the name of the company, paste it on Google, try to figure out if it's a very big, try to figure out how we can approach the company. What I mean is, I'm not going to go and look for random people, random leads, no. The company is there already. So find a company, most likely you'll find somebody who works in the company, right? That's a lead. And then save it. We're considering maybe want to explore that, but let's aim for LinkedIn. What does aim for LinkedIn is? So we need two things, right? We need phone numbers of the company, right? And the LinkedIn of somebody that works in that company. Why? Is because we might run ads on LinkedIn as a platform, or go for Sales Navigator. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So let's start with
I
that.
didn't get that.
I said, when by 1:30, I'm preparing your mind for the 1:30 meeting. That
Okay.
we are going to be trying to what qualifying those leads or getting information on those leads. What we need are phone numbers, right? The reason we
Yes,
need
sir.
those phone numbers, are you me?
Yes, sir.
The reason we need those phone numbers is because we want to we might send bulk SMS, might. Now we also need LinkedIn in case we want to also want to make payments for, what do they call it? LinkedIn ads or LinkedIn Sales Navigator. If you want your mic from me, I'm speaking to you.
I was logged out of your LinkedIn. I don't know.
Okay. Apart from that, what else?
I'm still going through the file.
So
Still
how many?
looking for
So of the file I
companies.
gave to you, right? How many leads? Sorry, what industry are you handling?
Real estate.
Because what industry are you handling?
Accommodation and hospitality.
Okay, so how many leads have you people gotten from that file?
From that, I've gotten. Hold on, let me check. I've gotten 25.
You people have been on this since what time? Since 1:30. Hello? Hello?
That was part 2.
How many have you done now? Since what time?
Like I said, nothing.
None. But you just told me that you're skipping them. You're skipping 5 by 1 or something.
Yes, and most of them, like I've said, they are not ideal real estate industry. And I'm not saying what you gave us is not correct, but I'm just trying to be picky. There must be real estate companies, so I wouldn't want any problem later.
Okay, so how
Most
many
of
of
them,
these people did you see are not? Did you actually go type on Google and it turned out they are not ideal?
I did not count, but like most of them, even some, I couldn't find a good fit representative with a message in their company. So I'm just scrambling since.
Hello, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I remember what did I say what did I tell you to tell them regarding links that don't exist? Or I'm not accurate.
they should skip and move to the next. I told Bukola and Praise about this. I even had to tell him again. So I don't know why he's doing all this.
Is that correct, Stephen?
Yes, sir.
So I don't understand. To be very, very frank, right? I'll be honest with you. All these things I'm hearing, I don't think they are acceptable. I mean, to anybody who is properly thinking, you understand? So the question now
Yes,
is,
sir.
what do we now do like this moving forward? Because if you ask me, it sounds very, very questionable. It was like we're dragging you, we're forcing you to do something, and it's not. I don't think that's productive. Over the phone, you speak well, you speak with speed, you speak with speed and agility, but when it comes to action, I'm questioning myself that what am I really saying? What do you think? Am I getting what am I not getting here?
Nothing. I just have to work on my speed on finding those leads.
No, it's not speed now.
But
It's almost like you're distracted, like something gets taking your time.
no, I actually left my house today to work, so I don't
Okay,
know.
so
I just
where are
have
you
to work
now?
on my speed.
If you left the house to work, where are you?
I'm somewhere around my house, but not my place. I just left
No,
my
because
flat.
hearing that
Just go
you're
somewhere
giving
to
a
work.
very clear instruction. Yes, I was when Salome came and told me that you were logged out of my LinkedIn. No problem, so. But one thing for sure was that, I said, don't let him be distracted. Let him focus on the lead. Salome, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So to come out and start hearing what it is I'm hearing is questioning. It's like, okay, so what exactly is going on?
I guess that was where I went wrong. I actually left finding leads and started sending him the message when
No,
he told me
you
that
told
I
me you
should
were
go.
logged out.
Before that,
Mm.
After you told me you were locked out, what did I ask you to do, Praise?
I was finding leads now. That is where this matter of ideal or not ideal estate comes in.
Okay, you know what? Let's come back again by 5 o'clock. Let's see what we can do. No, what's time? It's time one or the three. Three. Let me see. Four. Let me see what people can do within now and 5. To be very, very frank, I really feel like between now to 5, if I can't get any reasonable number, then we have to question everything we are doing. We have to question what everybody is doing. You get?
Yes, sir.
All right. So 5:30, we'll do a checkup. Let me know what everybody has done. And it's pretty very, very frank. Right? He's a very young boy. The only reason I'm this patient is because I have a very strong feeling that if I can train him, I can basically train anybody. And it doesn't just feel like he's even helping matters in any way. Okay, so yes, that's it.
Fine, sir.
Okay, so where are we? How many have you done now?
I finished the filter for real estate. I could only come up with eight leads from there.
You come again. How many did you check?
I checked the old filter for real estate. I could only come up with 8.
Hmm. Did you Google all of them independently, or were you doing the every 5 you said you were doing before?
Yes, most of the companies were repeated.
What happened? You didn't see them at all?
Like most of the companies were repeated on the filter, meaning I was seeing them more than once or twice. A few of them that were remaining, that was the ones I
Okay.
get.
Okay, so after the real estate, what was next?
I started, I filtered for information communication technology. That's what I was doing for this company.
Okay, so what did you notice about the information and communication part?
I noticed that there are no, what should I say? They are different, yeah. They are different.
How many? If you said they're different, how many did you search for?
How many as in the filter?
No, how many did you put into Google?
The one for information communication or real estate. You see?
No, the one for generally, how many did you put on Google?
If I want stay. Everything.
So if I,
Sir?
yeah, I believe you use Google Chrome, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you confident in sharing the screenshot of your browser history? That's for today alone. Just for today alone.
Okay.
So share with Salome. Salome send it to me. Bukola,
Sir,
yeah, how many leads did you get today?
I got 46.
Okay, so I believe you got when you got 46, what did you get from the leads? Did you get their number, their somebody in the company? What did you do exactly?
I got the people, some of them working in the company, and the company's phone number also. I got multiple of those working in companies because those companies kept occurring twice, 3 times, 4 times. So different people in the company.
Okay, all right. And then to LinkedIn, right?
Yes.
If I remind me, sorry, Bukola, what industry did you search for?
Hospitality. Yes, hospitality. That was what I did.
Okay. So if you picked information and communication and real estate, but you got 8, just to confirm.
Yes, after I finish real estate.
Okay, so please send your browser history to Salome, the one for today. Just screenshot, send it to her. From there, I'll use my sense to judge exactly what's happening. What else?
Okay.
So I think since I heard somebody say Christmas is next week, which is true. So what I would suggest is let's see how many LinkedIn accounts, LinkedIn outreach we can send. The whole idea is we send them out. Worst case scenario is by January, we're starting a conversation. That's the worst case scenario. But best case scenario is we're starting now to meet up with them in January. That's the best case scenario. So, so to be very, very honest, I would say that Omoife, I don't know what the issue is, but I can tell that he has somewhat. Don't let me conclude yet. Let me see your browser history from there. I'll know what to say. Yeah? Ife?
Okay, sir.
If you don't hold on. Before I conclude here, what challenges are you facing regarding this lead?
Speed, that's all.
Sorry?
Probably have a slow network, I don't know.
Internet speed. I mean, right now on the meeting, I don't feel like the network is breaking. We have been
Yes, my
on this network. We have been fair. It's been going on fine. I've not had any problems so far on this call. So I don't entirely think I'll buy that. Yeah. Did you get me?
sorry, I didn't yes. What did you say?
I said I'm not entirely sure I will buy that because over this call, the network has been very, very smooth. So I don't know how come all of a sudden it just goes bad like that. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Now all of a sudden now it has gone bad. Okay, so send it to Salome. Send the report into Salome, and then send your browser history also. Well, all of a sudden the network seems to be bad. I don't think it's me you're talking to.
Please mute your mic, Mr. Priest.
No, I think he's trying to say something.
Like the next-
Sorry? He seems he's trying to say something.
saying anything no.
Ah, okay. Does anybody have any questions so far? Hello?
It's not for now, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is the Wednesday. So tomorrow we have our department meeting by 9:30. So by 9:30, I will know what we'll do by then. By 9:30, but what that means is normal resumption time 9. So by 9:30 tomorrow, we're coming together. We're going to gather ideas on how we can get our goals. Like I said, think. Don't use AI. AI cannot. The whole idea of thinking is that at some point, ideas begin to float to your head. So tomorrow we're going to drop our 10 ideas. Salome, please note that. Just drop it in as a reminder by 9 o'clock. Please come with your ideas to the meeting, and then we'll take it up from there. Is that okay? Okay, so for myself, I don't come to the gym, but I'm here at the gym. So I won't lift weights. I'll strictly just be on the bars. So stand to member up, open up the hips, front. So the reason I came to the gym today is because I gave this guy my flash drive to give me some of the gym music. I looked for this particular trap playlist. I don't know what's that playlist, but that playlist is fire. Like, it's deep. So I guess that's enough for a stretch. Like I said, I'm here to like just by success chasers. So if you're following me for a while, you get to realize that I keep talking about the Jokoto over and over again. But so I had a conversation with Bruno, right? The guy at the new gym that I visited today. And it's not something that got me thinking for a while. And what he said was that, bro, the highest results come from the most boring work. Then it fucking dawned on me that, okay, I feel like all these things I'm doing might be a distraction in the very end. So what should I do? Because I've told myself that this is where I think I'll find the most joy in and everything. But like I told him that I'm a very curious person. I'm fully aware that you should be committed to something for your whole life, but I don't buy that idea that you should be one thing throughout. And I'm trying to subscribe to Danko's philosophy where he says, if you have multiple interests, go ahead and start a one-man business. And that makes complete sense to me. I mean, yes, you may not, and Danko is a living successful. Right? He does what he wants to do. And he's basically having fun at it. He wants to start. That's where I think my new voice. I should need to monetize fast to my brand. And then just enough, not so much, but enough for me to like pay my bills and fund my startup. So do not seek pleasure for its own sake. This thing keeps getting me over and over again, right? Because I'm getting to this point in life where I just feel like suffering is the path. And I'm saying it over and over again that as funny as it sounds like, I always tell people to go for the path of suffering. And why? It's because there's a part of that if you're familiar with the concept of the Kabbalah, and Kabbalah has a principle of life, which is the degree of the swing to the left is equal to the degree of the swing to the right. So what that means is that the more suffering you endure, the more pleasure that comes after it. And the more pleasure you enjoy, the greater the suffering that comes with it. So what that means is that if you can suffer and know the limits of your suffering, aka sacrifices in life, then you can also calculate your rewards from that. Although there's also a point of linear suffering. At the same time, like if you can, at the same time, it's because pleasure is good and not everybody craves. We can't tell our limit to pleasure. So in the process of not knowing our limit to pleasure, we tend to have extreme pleasure. In the process of having extreme pleasure, extreme suffer follows. So that's why I said we need to go follow the path of suffering. Now, it will be difficult for you to digest, but let me just start my timer. Let's 30 punch. So I'll be going my arms, my elbow, my. Okay, so not seek pleasure for its own sake. Well, it says to that line is that effect is it puts you in a cycle of addiction, right? Where you don't want to feel good. So other we basically chase highs and highs. We basically dread that feeling of suffering, pain, and everything to the point where we only want pleasure. And the reality is that if you only experience pleasure in your entire life, you'll never be grateful for anything. You will feel entitled. That's why I feel this parenting style of trying to give your kids all they want is nothing but a big disaster. It gives rise to over entitled kids and kids that get things that they don't deserve. And all of a sudden, they feel entitled to things that do not belong to them. So I'm a firm believer that one way to go through life is to know that you're not entitled to anything and that you can lose anything. So live life without controlling things. So I'll go on the most orthodox and go back to the south form. So it's citizen. So tap into it. So tap into it and then power. Step power. Step into it. Power. You should make decisions based on a deep understanding of yourself, right? So you've got to make decisions, a lot of moving factors, a lot of things to consider. But one thing you know is that when you're making choices, you shouldn't just make them because of you got them based on impulse. You should actually make your choices as intentional as possible. Not this there's a slight catch to it now because a lot of people need that certainty. And I'm most likely be this idea of wanting to be very, very sure, wanting to not act until you're completely sure. At some point, you'll get it. And when you get it, that'll be a very nice one. Yeah, without being so I got distracted because I saw somebody holding a bag of the company that I want to work with. So I walk up to her and ask her if she works in the company. If she works in the company, that'll be a plus. It'll be a good way to open communication and speak to the company. But sometimes women get distracted. So, yeah. They feel like that may have been sometimes if I talk to some ladies, they feel like that's not an entry line towards getting into them. But so yes, there should be a strike, there should be a balance between knowing and doing, right? And when you can, I kind of feel like right now one of the advice I think I give to myself is just do it. Just start it at a point the way we show itself. And that's Nike's slogan, which is why I say Nike and Apple have the best marketing because it is actually not marketing. It is literary philosophy. And philosophy comes from spirituality. If you really understand this thing. And let me now move to striking elbows.
Immediately for continued access.
That's true.
We value your support as we want to inspire your fitness journey and overall wellness goals. For more information on annual reviews, please see the phone desk personnel. Thank you for being a valuable member of our fitness community.
I should step into it while I'm striking. Step into it. So I should go past the person, not I'm slamming into the person, not swinging or upper body. So yes, like this. So I move past while swinging at the same time. So alright, so then next I'm moving into what do they say this? I do a roundhouse. Okay. Let me just do one more roundhouse and I move over to back pictures like also pull ups. Record it again. Or pull up the bathroom pictures. I work towards that. After that stuff of the time when you're doing. I said to him, I have to respect his bag. It's not a bag if I actually, obviously, looking with my direct socks is actually very slippery and actually tough. Wow, that's true. Awesome. Today's today's date is what? Let me end my workout. I'm done with my time 6:30. Person. So I'm currently 93.8 kg. What means that by 92, bro, the weakest for me to like drop down to 92. I think to learn this thing called this thing called skinny strong. I think I want to watch that video today. Both of that video to tell people how you can actually build your strength without getting big because there are literally people who have a slim physique or can lift as heavy as those um what do they call them bodybuilders, and it's pretty impressive guys. Knowing that at least you can match 90% of those people while looking at even has my physique like a very slim fit physique, but his strength level of strength is insane. I think that's something that I think I'd like to get there. So you don't have to look as strong as it, just have like just know you can do it. You don't have to look the part. That'd be really, really impressive.